Hello everyone. Today, this is my first video about Python. Today I'm going to be giving an explanation about what Python is and everything you need to know before getting into it. So this is my first video, so please like and subscribe and tune in for the other ones. Python, step into coding. So these are the things that I'm going to go over with before beginning to the video. So table of contents. So what is Python? Python is like a language, but what is really Python? What Python is used for, and the uses of Python. Background history of Python. Why was Python created? Where was it created from? Who created it? Who developed it? And also who designed it? Many questions to be answered. Lastly, I'm going to be explaining the differences between Python and other programming languages, and mainly the importance of Python. So what is Python? Python is a programming language that is used across the globe. For example, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is all used with Python. It's all created with Python, so it's used all over the world. So Python is a very easy language to learn. Whenever you first get into coding, it's best to learn Python. So Python is used for developing websites and softwares. So if you're becoming a web developer or software engineer, Python is very good for that. Python is also very great for data analysis and visualization. If you're becoming a data analyst, Python is the main core. It's like the roots of a tree. That helps a lot. Python has gained popularity due to its availability of numerous tools and libraries for different purposes. So Python, it gained popularity due to its availability of numerous tools. Like many other languages do not have that many tools, so they went over to Python and got everything from it. Next, what can we do with Python? Python, you could do a lot. When you first learn Python, you might question yourself, what can I do with it? First of all, you could make a website. You could develop a website. For example, the website Wix is like a website that you go into. If you type www.wix.com on Google and you go into it, it'll help you design a website by using a website. So why not just learn this language and learn to make a website for yourself without using another website? It's very good for data analysis and visualization, as I already stated. It's very good to teach coding. Like if you learn Python, you could go as a side job. You could go on a website, apply as a teacher, and start teaching this language. Many kids will benefit from it. For example, me, I got taught by a tutor online, and it helped a lot. So it's used in many business sectors and machine learning and artificial intelligence. So machine learning is very good to make robots. Like if you're making a robot, Python is very good to program for it. Artificial intelligence. As you heard, ChatGPT, it is made by data analysts. What they do is go all over the internet and they get information and they answer it to you, summarize it to you. For example, if I ask a question about basketball, they're gonna go all over the AI is gonna go all over the internet and get information about basketball and repeat it to me. Therefore, it's very important. If you learn Python, you could also make many stuff that will probably back to you, go over the internet, etc. So background history. So what really is Python? Like where did it come from? The main origins. So Python, it was designed by Guido van Rossum. This guy right here, this individual. He's the one that designed it in the late 1980s. And it was developed by Python Software Foundation, which is pretty general. So it was released on February 20th, 1991. And the name comes from an old BBC television comedy series. So there was a snake, I think, inside the television, and it was like making jokes, etc. That's where Python got his name from. Python, as you know, is a snake. And the logo, as you can see here, is a snake. So that's where they got their name from. So the next one, if you're getting into coding and starting off from scratch, the best way is to learn is from C. C is a very basic language. It's learned a lot from beginners, and Python is used off the language of C. So most of it's pretty similar, but Python is very easier. Python is built to resolve the issues of the programmers. So back in the day when Python was not made, programmers had a lot of issues solving problems. And then when Python was developed, it all resolved, everything was easier, and everyone jumped into Python and learned about it more. The next thing is difference between Python and other languages. So there's many other languages. So these are the reasons why Python just stands out. It's like the bright one in the group. Python does not need to be compiled to run. It does not take time to get ran. It runs right away, perfect, and no issues. Python is interpreted and dynamically typed. It's very easy to understand Python. If you see another block of code, for example like JavaScript, it's going to take you a minute to understand what you're even looking at. Python is used, the words are with everyday words. For example, delete. If you're trying to delete something, you write DEL. This is how easy it is. And it takes place in machine learning. Other languages are not used as much, but Python is the main core. For example, making robots, etc. Python is very important. So this is the end. Stay tuned for the next video. And Python, just to finish it off, Python is a very good language. Personally, when I'm learning it, I have a fun time doing it. For example, when I did C, I liked it, but I did not like it as much as I like Python. Python is an amazing language. I've learned a lot from it, and for sure in the future I'm going to use it for web development, data scientists, etc. So please stay tuned for the other videos and have a great day. Thank you.